Assalamu alaikum dear students. So after the introduction about plant growth and development, today we are going to talk about growth rates, plant growth rates. Let's first see what is growth rate. The growth rate means the increased growth per unit time. How much growth is taking place per unit time? It is known as growth rate. So the rate of growth can be expressed mathematically. An organism or a part of the organism can produce more cells in a variety of ways. So there are basic two types of growth rates, or there are two ways of growth rates in which the plants show growth. First one is known as arithmetic growth. In arithmetic growth, following mitotic cell division, only one daughter cell continues to divide while the other differentiates and matures. So when a plant cell divides, in arithmetic growth, we see that when one cell divide, it results in two cells through a mitotic division. Out of two cells, one continues to divide mitotically, while the other cell it differentiates. The differentiation means it attains maturity and a specific function. So in arithmetic growth, the following mitotic cell division, only one daughter cell continues to divide while the other cell differentiates and matures. The simplest expression of arithmetic growth is exemplified by a root elongating at a constant rate. So the root cells, they show this arithmetic growth. Now the second type of growth rate is a geometrical growth. In geometrical growth, both the progeny cells, both the daughter cells, after following mitotic cell division, they divide and continue to do so. So when a cell divides, it results in two cells through mitotic division, and both the cells they continue to divide mitotically in future generations. So during the development of an embryo, both types of growth rates are involved. This transforms a single cell zygote into a multicellular organism. Here we can see there are two types of growth rates, arithmetic and geometric. In arithmetic A, you will see that two blue cells are there. They are resultant of a one cell mitotic division. So out of two blue cells, one cell attains maturity and it differentiates. The other cell it continues to divide. In the right side, you will see geometric growth rate. Here all the cells, both the cells they divide, and all the cells, the resulting cells, they continue to divide. So in figure C, what you see, the zygote divided, it results in 4 cells. Then geometric phase, all cells divide. And when you see the apical meristem, you will see arithmetic phase, these cells divide and these cells do not divide. Next is growth curve. Growth curve simply means how does a plant shows its growth. So the rate of growth of a plant or plant part is not always the same during its lifespan. Sometimes it is slow and at the other times it is rapid. So if we plot the increase in cell number, that is growth rate, against time, a typical S-shaped curve is obtained. This is known as growth curve or sigmoidal growth curve. This sigmoidal growth curve has 3 phases. The first phase is known as lag phase, the second phase is known as log phase, and the third phase is known as stationary phase. So you'll see here, this is the growth curve, a typical sigmoidal growth curve. The curve is S-shaped, that is why it is known as sigmoidal. So the first phase of the sigmoidal curve is known as lag phase. In lag phase, the rate of growth is slow. This is the initial phase of growth when the rate of growth is very slow. In log phase, it is also known as exponential phase. The rate of growth, it is very much fast. Okay, so that's why it is known as exponential. So in log phase, it shows rapid growth and is maximum for the entire lifespan. The third one is stationary phase. Here the rate of growth starts decreasing and finally it stops. In stationary phase, so the diminishing growth phase, this is not a diminishing growth phase, the stationary phase where the growth stops already and it diminishes. So next point is there are two types of growth. Growth is of two types: indefinite or unlimited growth exhibited by roots, stem and their branches, and the second is definite or limited growth exhibited by leaves, flowers and fruits. So this is about growth. Tomorrow we are going to talk about development and its different processes. Thank you.